Is that getting the? But then again, it's tough because right now, like Gobert's value is in question. You don't know what you're going to go get for him because different teams look at him differently. You know, he's not like this dude where like he's not like Damian Lillard where you go trade him and you're getting a great like. Some teams aren't going to be willing to give up a bunch for Gobert because they think he's overrated on defense. And he's getting overpaid. You know,
yep.
So
well, he's definitely getting overpaid. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the contract. I can't really find anybody because when did he sign? How long did he sign that?
He signed it like maybe a year ago, maybe a little more or a year ago, more than a year ago. That was a big argument too, boy. I remember we got into it about like if he was worth that money or whatever. But like,
he's not. He's not.
Yeah. Now we look at he's not. No one who has no offensive game. I don't care how great of a defender you are. You can go get
5 years and good God, 5 years and $205 million.
Yeah. And let's be honest, dude. There are guys who almost do his job as good as him who are getting paid less. Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Robert Williams.
I would say better.
Yeah. Rob Williams almost does as well as Rudy Gobert at points in time. Almost. So yeah, there's that whole thing.
Why would you pay him this much money?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now he's like tough. Now your options are like it's like the Westbrook. It's not totally like the Westbrook situation, but it's almost like it to where your options are very limited right now. So because like I said, different people just value him. He's not like a guy like Damian Lillard or like give me another dude who's like on a trading block who's just universally valued high. Like everybody's gonna want Dame.
Let's see who else. I guess if he was to be traded, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, like everybody will. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, some just names like everybody would want to go get him. That's if he was on a trading block. Gobert's not that guy, so that's kind of what makes it tough for him. So
especially with that contract, so,
yes,
I can't really see too many people. Trying to take that much money on. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. I did not realize he's getting paid almost $40 million a year.
Did his contract? I feel like his contract overrated his value because I remember he got the contract.
It did.
He got it, and people started talking differently about him. Like it was either he's not that good or he's the best defender of all time type shit. That's like, you know what I mean? That's what I started hearing. It was like people started talking about him differently just because he got that contract. I was like, y'all kind of going in. So I don't know. It'll be tough. I mean, they've got they're not in a horrible spot because they've got a bunch of movable pieces that a lot of contenders would want to have. Like a lot of guys want to have a Bogdanovich or like a Conley or whoever is going to end up being. So they got the pieces to go out there and make moves. It's just a matter of what they decide to do. But they should be able to build better around Mitchell. Shame that this whole thing didn't work because I think it was a well put together roster. If you ask me, I really do.
It was in theory, but I think once you get like on the court, it's like, good Lord, this is a terrible project. I'm on Bleacher Report, and I'm seeing some trade. They made some trade packages, and I wanted to read at least a couple of them. We already went over the Brooklyn and Golden State one, but they got one for New York. So New York would trade R.J. Barrett, Manuel Quickley, Evan Fournier, and a 2024 first-round pick for Donovan Mitchell.
Damn, that puts okay. So you said R.J. Barrett, you said Evan Fournier, Emmanuel Quickley. So automatically in the first round pick sweetens everything up for Donovan Mitchell. I mean, it depends on it. My only thing with that is, would Utah want to go into rebuild? Is it that bad to where they have to go into rebuild mode, or they just have to do they have to just ship off Rudy Gobert to try something new systematically? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who's gonna want to take their contract?
That's why. But yeah, true.
I think you're stuck with him because he's a free agent. His contract runs out in 2026. You stuck with him until 2026, unless somebody has a lot of cap space and they're willing to take that contract on. I don't know who. I know I wouldn't, but still.
Yeah, my thing with that is, but my question, Blake, is should Utah really look to just go rebuild mode? Like, should they look to just give up on the whole Donovan Mitchell thing? Is my question. You think so?
I think it's got to be between Mitchell and Gobert because they've been trying this for the past 2 or 3 years now.
Maybe it's just a little longer. Yeah,
it's not working. But like at a certain point, bro, you just got to say, okay, we need to try something else.
But I feel like what it falls back on isn't dire enough for them to just want to go. It falls back on their defense every single time. So it's bad defense,
especially when they talking about Quinn Snyder probably leaving.
Yeah, but I think a coaching change plus a couple of roster moves. To me, nothing right now screams. I know those are ideas out there, but I don't think they need to go rebuild. I just think fix things defensively, try something new. It's not panic mode just yet. Now, the thing is, about Mitchell is trying to make sure if you do want to trade him, you want to get value for him before he just leaves and you get nothing. There's that entire thing. So that's why those things are kind of coming up. But still, I don't know if I'm shopping. I don't even know if they are shopping him right now, but I'm not shopping down Mitchell if I'm Utah.
Now, here's one from Miami. So Miami would trade Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. I'm not going to say this dude's last name because I don't want to butcher it. Omar, I think. What's his name? Yeah. In a 2022 first round pick and a 2023 first round pick swap for Donovan Mitchell.
No, because all of it's gonna to me, all of it is I don't need to rebuild if I'm Utah right now. I don't need to do it. Like the only argument for them rebuilding is, like I said, let's make sure we get value for Donovan Mitchell before he just dips on us and we get nothing, So I'm not rebuilding shit. I'm not moving Mitchell right now. I know there are rumors about it, but I'm not moving Mitchell at all.
Okay, so here's one for Gobert, actually.
Let's go.
So the Mavericks would trade. I don't like that. The Mavericks would trade Dwight Powell, Tim Hardaway, Josh Green, 2025 first round pick, and the 2026 first round pick spot for Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
I like it. I mean, at least for Dallas, but I don't know if I highly doubt if Utah would I think Utah probably want more.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they get the best value. Like the most enticing name there is probably Tim Hardaway Jr. He's still a volume shooter. Yeah. It is never great to have two volume shooters on the court together. Him and Donovan Mitchell volume shooters. So no.
I think they would want Jalen. Well, Jalen, he's a free agent after this year, but I mean, if he was signed, I think they would probably want him.
Yeah. What would they do to Conley though?
The Conley experiment.
Which is so sad because I remember when they got him, I was like, "Oh, they're finna win it. They finna go to finals now." Like I really thought that was the move, was gonna put him over the top, and then ain't shit happen. So,
plus, I think it would be better because Conley, he's getting kind of older now, and Brunson is really starting to come into his own. So,
trade a lefty for a lefty, or move a lefty for a lefty.
Basically.
Were there any more?
I like that. I like the Dallas one.
Yeah, I like it for Dallas. I don't like the Utah. Yeah. Were there any more in there?
Those are the only ones.
So it's weird. It's really weird. I just think right now you just go find and see what you can get for Rudy Gobert. I think hitting the panic button and then going rebuild. Again, I can understand an argument why, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it just yet.